substitutions. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. They've got Jalen Duren, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. The Raptors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He picked up 66 points. He came out of nowhere in that one, burying some triples in the process. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Detroit with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's MP following the score by Detroit. Drops in the 3.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Sasser, covered by MP. The shot misses.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question. Great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Clock at 4. Fontecchio's shot is off. Now the Raptors with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Harden from outside. Oh, MP buries the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. So for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Fontecchio, and Ivy subbed in for Grimes. Olynyk checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Quickly. Here's Sasser, defended by Harden. Pass to Duren. Ivy with the ball. Stewart with it. Ivy outside. Just 5 to shoot. And again, the Pistons missing. And here's MP from outside. No good there. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now Thompson. Pass to Stewart to end the run. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. Harden's got 29 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson with it from downtown. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Goes up at the stripe. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Toronto, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
These dudes, I'm telling you guys, this is a great field. Some high risers on this list.
Yeah, athletically. And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Toronto Raptors.
Their long range.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized.
My shots have
and
been
as a
everywhere,
result,
too. In
he's
the
been
net.
crushing it offensively.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
I know it.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half.
Oh my God, I'm
They've got
horrible at this
MP.
game.
Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. Stewart outside.
Why did it made me
No
stop
good with the triple.
it.
The Raptors shooting the rock well at 46%. Time now to hear
What?
from
It
our
made me do a
reporter, Allie
layup.
LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the third
It
overall
made
pick
me
in
do
the
a
2019.
layup. How I seen this freaking shot meter. I can't. So where's my shot meter? How do I change this? This?
Team draft still a long
Should I
way away
should I
from his
just
prime. He
change
said,
it?
quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add one or two things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Pass to Stewart. Thompson outside. Stewart, a screen on Barrett. Back to Stewart. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist of the night.
Well, good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still
Oh,
hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But the front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star.
But
This
this
is
is
who we're
shot
moving
meter
forward with.
on?
Sasser
Turn
can't
my
hit.
shot meter
It's
off?
clear he's totally
Oh
out
my
of sync.
God.
The team needs to rethink its
Let me try
strategy
that again.
around what
See
to
if
do
that's
with him.
overpowered.
Three-pointer, Harden sends it
Yeah.
home from three-point land. MP's got 35 in the game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
To the middle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. You can trade, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in? And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams, the New York teams, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
Trent against Ivy. The three ball.
Yeah,
It's hauled in by the Raptors.
give me, I'm open, I'm open.
Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'm open.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Sasser. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Sasser's got 7 points.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018.
Yeah, boy.
Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wiseman's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Ivy against Trent. Wiseman. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. MP inside. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Ivy passes to Wiseman. Back to Ivy. Here's Sasser, guarded by Olynyk. Here's Stewart. Doesn't go that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Three-pointer, Harden. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Trent against Ivy. Pass to Wiseman. Will it go? Pirtle grabs a miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Detroit calls timeout, and it's a completely new group for the Pistons.
So he's the best at corner mid-range.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And you know, there's so much coaching turnover in the NBA, Brent. Why do you think that is?
If you examine VA, some of those changes, look at the ownership changes that has happened within 2 or 3 seasons of a coach being released from his duties from the team. So these owners want to put into place maybe the style of play that they want from a different coach. And when that happens, it's about results and about those results being too immediate. It's causing a lot of change, and it makes that job a little bit more tenuous than it was in the past.
Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Thompson, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. And Harden with the slam.
Well, MP just has this innate ability to put the ball in the hoop. And we're seeing that firsthand in this one.
Three-pointer, no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Fires the 3. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Sasser, covered by MP. Pass to Stewart. Over Barnes. And no good, trying to use the glass. Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Harden can't hit, and the Pistons shooting just 38% here in the fourth.
Block the next person that tries to play that.
Thompson passes to Duren. Ivy against Trent. They set the screen. Takes a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
And from distance.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples of the year.
Yes, Steph Curry nailed 324 threes back in 2017. That's the mark in jeopardy. We'll see if the march forward can continue.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdles checked in for Olynyk. Nora comes in for Barnes. Brown, he's checked in for Barrett. And quickly subbed in for Tripp.
So much easier.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Pass to Sasser. They need this. That one is off.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we...
Go.
Great win. Keep pushing.
Didn't this game like go away this year? I'm gonna search it up. When does So it's gonna be this year, December 31st. I'm sorry, Javier. I'm gonna dunk on you.
Over here. There he is, Mr. Player of the Month.
I didn't make it because they put me in mid-range. My mid-range is a little bit low. Oh man. There we go, I know what they're doing. I can do that. I breath.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Raptors. For Memphis, it's been a display.
They're not hitting it off. I will cook you.
Greetings
I
and
really
best
hope
wishes
he's
for a
done.
happy holiday season from all of us
Like,
at
if he's not
2K
guarding,
Sports
I will be mad.
as we get set for this
Yeah,
NBA
he's guarding.
presentation.
He's in the
With
back.
Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. In this one, guys, MP and Ja Morant going head-to-head. This is the first time they faced off. The rookie MP is very excited, to say the least, for this one.
The first word that comes to my mind with Ja
Yeah,
Morant,
lockdown.
explosive. He's quick and he's fast. And anytime Ja can throw down a crazy dunk and fire.
Connects again from distance.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the fourth most three-point makes in a season.
And that mark of 337 set by Steph Curry back in 2021.
This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Morant. The three from MP.
It's doing all this, I remember. Every time it does it, like,
the three-pointer. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And MP getting the job done. He knows
I
what he is capable
Hall
of.
of Fame Dead Eye if I can get that.
Jackson against Pirtle. Jackson dishes to Morant. Pass to Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And here's Morant. Basket counts.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Hey, I'm dunking
Such a
on him. I'm dunking on
well-rounded
him.
offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Al Harden coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. From the arc, hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 9.
I like how sure of himself MP is at the arc. He acts like he already knows the shot is good.
Jackson, a screen on Trent. There's the pass to Aldama.
I remember in 2K22, I had a Hall of Fame everything on my big man and on my playmaker, Hall of Fame everything. I was
Fires the three.
Can I be like that
no
now?
good. Raptors with the lead. And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And it's Morant missing.
I'm not missing.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And here's
That's
MP
green.
for 3. Cans it from downtown. 15 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the middle. Morant outside. Cracks in the tray. Morant's got his second bucket.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire
That's
after
green.
that last tray.
Or
Harden
not.
can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna block him. Stay fine. Get out there,
Morant surveying the D.
See, I
He
wouldn't
made
have let
that
that
one.
in.
Basket
I
number 3
wouldn't
for
have
him.
let
He's
that
also missed 2.
in. Why we calling
This man
timeout
was
when we win?
under-recruited in college. Can you believe
Is
that?
tired or
And
something?
Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Williams. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for, and again for 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season.
Yeah, that's his 337th trade this year, tying him with Steph's 2021 season. Only Curry and Harden have hit more in a single season.
Beyond the arc. Good, another from 3.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often.
And the confidence he has, the confidence his coaches have in him. He's in the company of great shooters like Curry and Harden. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And as the
they gotta give me the ball so I can shoot it.
Double-digit lead. Raptors lead by 11. And
23.
I could honestly care less. I think at first said teacher, I test my character, my player, with good badges, and that's the only way I'd ever play.
The Grizzlies trail by 4.
I didn't know you could play.
One outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg.
I should like double tap on something.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Clark is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
MP
sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Yeah.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Cavaliers played phenomenal basketball. He scored an amazing number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Just a fantastic night for him, the kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Now, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Derrick Rose is checked in for the Grizzlies.
Rip off John
from deep, Harden. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean
look.
But
you are not no John Moran.
He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful for the third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Pirtle, he is checked in for the Raptors.
Is this like Demarcus John the Third Rose?
MP against Rose. Clark sets a screen for Rose. Fires from 14. Good defense by MP.
And MP coming out strong, setting the tone for this matchup.
It's Clark with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He
can hit it,
but not consistent.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
Rose against Harden. Puts it up from 12. Rose can't hit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
That's what I'm going to do.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part
get him,
of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is, especially when he's roaming around ready to fire.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Williams comes in for Brandon Clark. Bain checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's John Morant in for Rose. And then for Toronto, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Scotty Barnes. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Quickly. 1:31 left in the first half. And that one's good. Morant's got 9 points.
All right, bet. You want to do that when you walk away?
Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this setup, it's outstanding.
And here's Harden.
Ain't no way you just know that. I agree. No
face. Three-pointer is right on target. And the Raptors lead
and
by
I'm not
17.
No rookie either.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
No, when I was like
back to Morant. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Harden against Morant.
Ooh, ready?
Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, MP doesn't make it easy on defenders using a little dribble move to throw off the coverage.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Morant.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The 3 from MP. And Bain pulls it down. Morant outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while, Morant. This man is in full control of the offense.
And so it's Toronto, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we'll be back with you shortly. 44.
Welcome to the 2 out in the East, MP.
And the award goes to MP. He couldn't be here tonight, so I will accept this award on his behalf. Wow, this is amazing. Couldn't have done it without my team. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Was that supposed to be a drum roll, Shaq? MP, folks, give it up. And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Toronto Raptors.
What we've seen is...
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's going fire from deep also.
So the Raptors 5 right now. You've got Jakob Poeltl. MP out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Barnes, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, John Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. We'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
You ready for this?
Harden scanning the floor. The three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Williams kicks to Bain. Barrett against Williams. Pass to Aldama.
A 3
from Morant. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And powering into the first week of the new year. Here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at Boston. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And I feel like Toronto, they're finally starting to click. It has been a rough road up until this point.
And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective.
The previous play is under review.
Benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call.
That's the biggest out-of-bounds.
Let's see the stat sheet here for MP.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. He gets it in there. Morant's got 19 points.
And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Harden against Morant. Harden outside. Launches it.
Next time you tell me, you gotta be dead.
And the Raptors miss again. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Oh my God, what I got.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
A 3 from MP.
Oh my God.
With the rebound.
I just want to make him every shot and miss every shot.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be
make it a long time man.
But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Raptors call time here. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Smart subbed in for Williams. And the Raptors also making a change. Olynyk checked in. From deep, Harden. And Bain pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way.
with this game, man.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing.
Like the stamina. I have zero stamina.
It's okay.
So what do you expect me to do?
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game.
I'm just gonna walk in the court like
Morant
this.
with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 7.
Nobody's hitting the ball, but holy defense, man, get off.
Trying to end the drought. And
not good enough for me. Not good enough for me. You suck.
50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now here's Morant for
not
3.
For me.
Rebound by Olynyk. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the
pass
field
it,
in the
pass
third.
it, pass it, pass
that
it.
leaves room for improvement, sir. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
This has been the NP show from the very first whistle. He looks hungrier.
I gotta do layups for the rest of the game.
Nobody is going to slow him down.
And Toronto making a change here. Wara checks in. Harden the pass to Trent. Barrett dishes to MP. Passes to Nwora. Barrett kicks to Trent. Sinks the three-pointer.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. Bane with the screen on Trent. Outside, Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain the possession here. The Raptors call time here. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Look at Harden. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who do things that you didn't even think were possible.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson, and it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He told me that he is suffering from a migraine headache, guys. He's been cleared to return to the game if necessary, and we'll see if they throw him back in.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And it looks like they're keeping him hydrated with Gatorade, and of course, everyone hopes he'll get back in the game.
Maybe if I stay in so fast. Oh yeah, that's green.
From downtown, drills it from outside. Harden's got 58.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've...
Why does that get a standing? I don't want to watch that.
He's got such insane
athleticism.
athleticism.
Honestly,
and on the AT&T 5G
I have no interest to watch
you
that.
can see how impressive that move was. MP against Williams for three.
Holy.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And I go from green every single shot to brick.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
I want to block somebody.
There's a good screen. And it's Morant missing.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Morant against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with his three.
I go for making
close to making the defense pay.
I haven't made a single one since.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Raptors.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter.
And again for three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Latrey connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season.
And that mark of 354 triples set by Steph Curry in 2019. He's got a lot of seasons on this list. No surprise there.
And Poeltl sends it back.
Just fantastic defense by Poeltl. You see the length and the timing.
Harden outside, takes the three. Good And another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've ever seen better three-point shooting than what we're witnessing here tonight.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
Steph don't got nothing you don't got. You got this, kid.
MP. Let's get this win, MP.
Before there was MP, there was Zion. Now, I'm not saying they're the same player. They're obviously not. But when you talk about the next LeBron James, when
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave.
And when they dropping off all that drip
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's the Warriors to start out. All right, Smitty, we're about a third of the way through the season. Referees still focusing on points of emphasis for rules to be enforced.
BA, it's not easy for every team to adjust to how things are called. Usually whatever is being emphasized benefits the game. Hopefully we're near the end of that adjustment period.
All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Brian?
That's a good approach. Tonight, MP is matched up against Stephen Curry. This will be the first time these two have ever seen each other on the floor.
And try to hold your own with Steph Curry. Good luck. He's an incredible shooter, one of the most skilled players in league history. And he's always looking for that dagger shot.
And I'm expecting quite a show from these guys. MP will likely try to take control of the pace early, and that's when he and his team are at their best.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Gary Trent. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Harden in at the point.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Did you know that Jakob Poeltl's parents were both elite volleyball players?
I guess, BA, that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
Buries it from three. Harden's got 9. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Kuminga. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And the shot's good. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. MP against Curry. Outside Harden. Launches a 3. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Curry with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to Payton. Outside Kuminga. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall. 12 points for him.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And here's Curry for 3. Poeltl grabs a miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Kuminga. Now here's Looney. Here's an 8-footer, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Three-pointer, Harden. And the Raptors, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Warriors make some changes. Saric checks in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Payton. And it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. Olynyk checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Trent. Now here's Wiggins. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Thompson's shot is off.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Harden can't hit. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Right side, Paul. Back to Wiggins. Saric, a screen on MP. A shot from the mid-range. Wiggins, no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And so Paul will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 10. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Paul hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
MP right side. That'll count. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Raptors. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So for Toronto right now, MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Nwora in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Oh, MP buries the triple. Well, Grant, in his Hall of Fame resume, just about the only thing missing for Chris Paul is the title.
And he had a shot in Phoenix, but while Golden State perhaps not the favorites, with these other future Hall of Famers, I think the opportunity remains.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. This one for 3. The Warriors pull it in. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And here's Curry for 3. Quickly with a rebound. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Harden can't hit.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Wiggins. It's stolen by Barnes. MP outside. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Olynyk. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
The hustle, the energy. It's why Olynyk is out here. Great work.
The 3 from Curry. Curry splashes it in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He finished with 60 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why. Oh, man, MP really attacking. He's seeing the floor nicely and taking advantage.
And the Warriors call time here. some changes. Pirtles checked in for Scotty Barnes. R.J. Barrett comes in for Nora, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Quickly. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Smitty, let me ask you, what do you think has been the most impactful change to the game in recent years?
I think it's the three-point shot, B.A. The number of attempts and also the bigs from the center spot and the power forward, those guys taking threes has created a lot of space for guys to drive the basketball.
From deep, MP fires in the triple. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's the break. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Barrett. MP's got 35 in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Paul with it. Now guarded by MP. Count the basket.
Showing his leadership physically there. Paul with no fear taking it to the hole.
Paul against MP. A minute 15 left to play in the first half. The Warriors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And that one misses.
Yeah, what you like about MP is how hard he worked to put himself in a position for success.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Trent. And here's MP from outside. Warriors with the rebound. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot is good by Curry.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Curry from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Raptors out in front, up 19. And we'll be back right after this.
41. Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Toronto Raptors.
Right now, they're scoring the ball with ease. Good decision-making, kind of punishing the defense for overplaying certain guys. They just seem a step ahead.
Or 10 steps ahead. This game hasn't been close for a minute.
And now that we have a second here, let's check out the injury report for this squad.
How do you replace a guy like Draymond Green? Everything he gives him, the rebounding, the passing, defense, and he does the little things.
Don't forget his energy, man. He's the heart of this team.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
What a look from Curry. Saw the defense leaning and found the open man with ease.
And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road. This Warrior squad is struggling. The 3 from Curry. Can't hit that one. Toronto shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here's Barnes. Yep, that one goes. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you. Now here's Payton. No points yet. Thompson's shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Here's Curry, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Your shooters can shoot from anywhere on the floor, and Steph Curry checks that box.
The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You look at Thompson, a few players ahead of him in voting. But if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Thompson's shot is off. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Toronto. Thompson, a screen on Barrett. Here's Payton. The three-pointer off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Kicks it out to Barrett. Barnes passes to MP. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Golden State calls timeout. And the Warriors make some changes. Saric comes in for Looney. And it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. Olynyk checked in for Toronto. Nora comes in for Scotty Barnes. Now here's Kuminga. He has 6. Now here's Paul. Back to Kuminga. The shot off that time. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Back to Barrett. Pass to Harden. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 49 in the game.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able...
And here are the Raptors now. Takes the three, and another one.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. And it just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, then it's MP, and it's Trent in a 2-guard. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Pass to Thompson. From deep three-point land. That's good from Curry on the assist by Thompson.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Harden against Curry. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry from the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
Steph Curry's jump shot is automatic. Let him shoot it.
Hits yet again. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Looney finds Thompson. Outside Payton. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Curry at the rim.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Harden scanning the floor. The 3 from Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot. Poeltl's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Stolen by Harden. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth. And the layup is good off the glass. Harden's got 56 in the game.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Pass to Curry. Puts one up from 19. And he hits the jumper.
There goes Steph Curry again. Looking incredible on the offensive end.
Harden drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 58.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Paul. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us.